In this live stream, we're going to go over Bitcoin dominance, and we're going to go over a slew of different altcoins that are making the post-capitulation buy signal right now this weekend. Of course, if you don't jump on these altcoins, they're going to take off on you. And it's a beautiful weekend. I can't wait to get outside and play for the weekend. So if you guys appreciate me taking the time to go through these charts and make this live stream for you, there is a fee for it. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below. Say hello in the live stream, and I'll give you a hello later. I don't have the chat set up so that I can see it because I really want to do this quick, go through the details so that I'm not missing out, my spreadsheet's not missing out, and so that you can follow along if you want. And then I'm off for the rest of the day. So let's jump in. Bitcoin made some big pullbacks here. And if we take a look at our main trading signal, we had our exit back on June the 15th or 16th was the exit. And the exit signal actually came in as we were making just a little bit of strength here as our EMAs crossed. And then down we went. So the rest of the time now, our system is in full cash, and we're looking for a 1, 2, 3 bottom to establish itself that's big enough. So far, we haven't seen it. I've been watching for the break of trend lines as well and trend line support, but the recent one just gave way. So we have to pull back a little bit more now and watch for a 1, 2, 3 formation to build up in Bitcoin from this support right now. So we'll zoom in on the small time frames. And you can see how we're mapping out what I call the megaphone pattern now. As we're getting these higher and lower lows, it's getting wider and wider. And there's something that this market has to say, and it's going to say it big when it breaks out. And I'm hoping it breaks out to the top side and that we have a 1, 2, 3 consolidation here. So if you were super bullish and you wanted to catch your toe in here, I would recommend a small place to start and add on to the profit. But this is a consolidation that is risk managed right off this. If it starts to break out, you could put on a small hair position there and then move the stop loss up above when you can, and then watch for this to build out and add on, start scaling onto that. So I like dollar cost averaging, but only in the right season. Only when our EMAs are crossed over, and then we're looking for the buy signal. And it occurred to me the other day, if I clear all this stuff off and then invert this, I really should be looking for, reset that, should be looking for 1, 2, 3 that are sell signals right now. Except that we just have a hammer reversal signal or hammer reversal candle there. We'll have to watch for that to be bullish. So let's go into Bitcoin dominance. We can see that we're still fighting inside this 1, 2, 3. So if you've been wrecked in the altcoins, you can see, no, you can't see. Let me change this. There up above, the copy trading account took some hits too, and it's down to just plus 82% now. So I'll work through my spreadsheet here, but let's keep this views, it's just more clean. And we can also see up along the very top, the alerts went wide and then they all collapsed back. So we were going into alert status as this was happening in Bitcoin dominance, and now most everything has collapsed back. The great thing is later today I'll be back and I'm going to do a special report where I'm going to filter out which are the coins in that group that just went into alert and then pulled back. I want to watch that group of coins. And I'll have a special alert that'll detail which are those group of coins for members, and you can get that 7-day trial by signing up down below. Get access to everything for 7 days, learn it all, and quit if you've got all the information you need. So here's the 1, 2, 3 top. But if you find this stuff helpful, it'll help you in the long term. Here's the 1, 2, 3 top in Bitcoin dominance. So if I invert this, this is the 1, 2, 3 bottom that we're looking for in the altcoins. Clear off all that stuff. And you can see the hammer reversal candles at the 1, 2, 3 points, but it has been wild. Now through this wild, it's acted like a filter for us. So we have that filter of a group of coins that are the front runner coins, and then we can compare all of those. That'll be a report coming up. Now what I want to do is just quickly go through these charts. Put the details back on and look for the 1, 2, 3s that have held. So we have the low in April, and we have a new low that is now the 1, 2, 3s starting to shape up and giving us some nice risk ranges there. But there's a lot of coins that did not hold above the April lows. So as we're going through now, we can start to filter out and group the coins that did hold and the coins that didn't hold. And I don't know which coins are going to make the big move, but I'm more favoring the coins that held. This is okay. It's holding the most recent 1, 2, 3. So we are into ADA, and it's down 3% right now. AGLD, I have to wait for this to build a bigger 1, 2, 3, bigger. Alice got me again, and I don't know, but we have to do this one again. I was expecting more from you, Alice. ANKR got a restart again. APE is out of there. API 3, got to wait for this one. So there's a lot of waiting, but I want to go through them all because there's going to be a few that I don't want to wait for. This is the day to catch them. So ARKM, I think you kicked us out. No, it's still in alert status. So I can't do anything with this one. Better, that's better. And it's holding above the April lows. So this is starting to shape up even better. ASTR. And then for a trade signal on it, I could zoom in. And if I'm small enough on the trade, then I can play something like this. And I can put my $5 in there. No more than 0.5% of your entire portfolio. And right now, our system is telling us that the portfolio should be mostly in cash. So we'd be coming out of cash into altcoin, but we'd be looking to get out of this altcoin into Bitcoin afterwards, because we are actually trading the alt versus BTC pairs, because we want to grab this altcoin when we're going to be gaining in Bitcoin rather than when we're going to be gaining in US dollar value. So that's why we watch the alt versus BTC charts. It's really important. And it's really important to show in a place where I can visually give you the difference. So here is a chart that shows ETH versus BTC. This is why it's better to have been holding ETH and don't worry about it. But if we look at ETH versus US dollar, it doesn't give us that same information. Our eyes don't filter out the spread properly, and the chart changes when you scroll it back and forth, so you can't see the spread anyway. So you have to go to the alt versus BTC pair, and even then you've got to do the spread back and forth to actually visualize what this is telling us. And we have to go into a longer time frame to start to see when is this building difference against Bitcoin, because then we want to hold this altcoin to grow the number of Satoshis that we have. Dollar is an inflationary asset, an inflationary currency. So it is going to inflate the number of dollars that there are, and every dollar will be worth less over time. That's the way it's built. Bitcoin is built exactly opposite. Gold and silver are built exactly opposite. That's why this is so exciting to get into these coins and to build the number of Satoshi that you have. And to use this trading system so that we're looking to milk out more Satoshi from every single wave of the altcoins. Every time that wave goes by, we're looking to milk some out. This recent wave, there's a cost to it. We had to put our trade in there, but we had to manage risk. So there's a cost to it so that we are there for when it does take off. So let's keep going. I really do want to get out of here and do stuff here today. So, okay, gotta wait. Wow. And the whole Altseason went into alert and then went out, went into alert and then went out. So our system having that phase of alert and then telling us whether or not we should be getting in or managing risk is super, super powerful. Okay, that's a nice reversal. So BLZ has given up 12%, but it's not much on the charts. So wow, how rude. I think I was saying that yesterday where that would have wrecked everybody, hit everybody's stops at a massive, nasty. So you just got to be there every single day to watch for these. And let's keep going. Oh, what was that? CKB. I don't have it in the charts that I can play, but we were talking about this in the Discord, and it's set up to be such a beautiful trade. Now it's consolidating. I just got to watch that chart. I don't think I can trade it on anything that I'm on right now. Comp. Good. Still holding on that. And I kind of like it. It's still holding pretty good against that April low. So that's a really good chart, actually. Let's zoom back out, go through these. I'm still not seeing anything that I would jump over and write an alert for my spreadsheet. So I'm glad to go through. Doge, nasty. Cost a little bit there. And now it is back up to where it has to be done again. Where is this? Yeah, there's one. Just rude. So I'll leave the stop here and I'll do it again. Sorry for that noise. Copy link. That is it's a 1, 2, 3 on the 4 hour. The entry is, I don't like any zeros. So I'll put this back into alert, pretty much where it was. Took some loss there. Back into it again. Nasty. Dot. Oh, okay. Dot. I'm still holding from back here, but this is a 1, 2, 3 formation now that I actually should be writing up. Just to track it. I rationalized not letting go of my dot because it was $25. It was just a small trade. Now it's worth, I don't know, $12, $15. And my day is calling me. DXY, EGLD. What do we have for that? Got me. And it's a 1, 2, 3 that was lower than April lows. So it's just gone into hold status. And I didn't check it yesterday. That's the trade from yesterday that I didn't do, which then brings it into a much wider risk to leave it for one day. If I had caught this yesterday out of this 1, 2, 3, then I still have to leave the stop back here. I still have to leave it have the same amount of room. If I had gotten into this yesterday, I could not move the stop up yet. So it's the same thing as getting into it here. I have to be small enough that I can let it have this wild and it doesn't matter. And I actually have to expect it, and just that's going to be what happens. So if I take this link, EGLD, triple 44 0, and then I have to fill in the rest of the 8 digits so I don't mess up. So this is a continual beef of mine that I would request Tradingview have all 8 digits always for cryptocurrencies along the side here, always. Point 1, 2, 3. 62311. So if you agree with that, there's a good comment you can leave down below. So this is a simple trading plan And the profit target is 0.00. Much more difficult to do this while I am online for sure. Everything in the way. And this is such a routine that if anything's in the way, it messes the routine up. So there we are. I am going to mark this as alert. That goes out to the spreadsheet. It goes out to the Discord. ENS didn't get me because my stop is far enough back that I can let it have this noise. I'm good with that. The stop will stay just above the entry on ENS. Even though it's up 93% in the trade, the stop is down at 23% profit down here. So I'm watching for the add-on for this because, again, I put in $25, and when it consolidates and gives me the formation I want, then this will be a great one for the add-on. So I can't continue on with the live stream and do all of it. My day is calling, and I've got to go and speed up on this so that I get it done, but then I'm off for the day. So if this stream's been helpful for you, you can encourage longer streams, more streams by leaving a comment down below, hitting the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share it on a different social media. Trade safe and keep those losses small.